And thank you for, I put in a good effort and thanks for noticing it. Maybe I'll come across to Delhi, in the next 10 days or so. I'm going to try to touch base and thank you for, I put in a good effort and thanks for noticing it. Let's talk about stocks.
So let's talk about stocks. We are hitting new highs now. We are closer to 18,460. I told Prashant and Surbhi we'll take it out on Wednesday. Today may be a day of flat trade, but tomorrow we are up and rearing. You can't run with the hares and hunt with the hounds. If in end January, February, Adani hit 1,000, it is back to 2,200. As a disclosure, both the Adani twins are on our long position and 3,000 is coming on Adani Enterprises just to scare the bears. So remember, greed and fear go hand in hand, whether it was Hindenburg or the SEBI promulgation and so on. All the real realizations are coming out now. The underlying businesses, as I had sent to Prashant around 27 February, Adani Port and Ambuja were a steal. We think Ambuja is going to be the top performing cement stock. Ultratech has hit new highs and there's no question, even Shree Cement will join the rally. Simply put, Nigel, Shree Cement is the lowest cost producer of cement, not in India, in the world. And given that margins have accreted, we know that this is a weak quarter, the real margin expansion comes after the monsoon. So buy on declines and wait for 18,460 to get crossed and we'll celebrate.
Okay, all right. So you're holding on to that call, Sanjeev, and we're watching the market as well carefully. You mentioned, this momentum that's coming through the market. Did you find it a bit peculiar that yesterday banks were sitting out, or do you think that that's a one-day phenomena, just technical adjustments? Would you basically, since you're positive on the market, would you load up more on financial positions? And if yes, which are the stocks that you would look at?
So Surbhi, yesterday maybe a little pause in that because you had the Adani twins and IT firing all guns. On Friday, I mentioned Persistent, HCL Tech and Tech Mahindra as my favorites. And I have no two ways. Bank Nifty is going to new highs. The expiry will be above 44,000. So if you had to sit out a day, that doesn't do any harm. AU Bank, IDFC First, Kotak are leading from the front. They will end at new highs. And then it's a matter of time as sectoral rotation takes place. Yesterday, the IT index was up 2.5%. And when last did you see HCL Tech, Persistent, LTIM, all of them move in tandem? So I think the underlying bearishness on IT is getting reduced. Ownership is maybe at a new low. And look at the woods around you. What is happening on the NASDAQ? I mean, Microsoft is up to almost $3 trillion. Apple has had the best run in the last 4 months, and so is Meta. So, anybody who follows those stocks has to be long on some of the IT plays. And I think it is a matter of time before the debt ceiling gets up. By the way, why do we have to follow the US always? Look at the so-called dumbasses. Every month, every year, they have a debt ceiling which has to be done with. Have a budget and get it passed through. Take some examples from us.